I like this tree. Second day here at the Needles, started to snow. So, we're hopping back in the van. We're gonna head to the Valley of the Gods. Whew! It is cold. It is cold. Alright, well hello, and thank you for watching my silent travel vlog of my time spent at Canyonlands National Park. My name is Dustin Dixon. I'm a van lifer, as you can tell, meditation teacher, and hiker. If you watched my last video, you saw that I hiked Arches National Park, specifically Devil's Garden, which was incredible. I spent a lot of time there, and through my time at Arches, I heard visitors and locals talking, really raving about Canyonlands National Park. This is a must-see in Utah. Canyonlands Canyonlands is filled with 4x4 backcountry roads, scenic hikes, and incredible views. You could spend a week at Canyonlands and still not check everything off of your list. With that being said, I only got to spend 3 days there because on my second night, I got snowed out, but we'll get to that. On average, during my time in Moab, specifically Arches, I was hiking about 8 to 10 miles a day, whether that was at my backcountry location that I was staying in my van or on hikes at Arches. I just wanted to explore and really get the feel for one of my favorite places I had been yet. So instead of doing a super big hike at Arches, I figured why not slow things down and do a couple small hikes. So I began my experience there at the Island in the Sky, and I hiked White Rim Overlook. This was really great because it was like a 1 mile, maybe 1.5 mile hike, and when I closed out my hike, I did a meditation. So I got to this beautiful scenic spot, I sat down, and I spent 10 minutes doing mindfulness practice, so my eyes were open, just taking in the view and appreciating, I don't know, my trip and the hard work that I had put into, hiking 10 miles a day, which is something that was really new to me. And the more I would get blisters, the more I would get, kind of worn into the practice and to the process, it became more enjoyable. And it's something that I really love doing now. So with that being said, I would really encourage you on your next hike, whether it be 2 miles or 10, to when you get to a scenic spot, meditate for 5 minutes. You focus on your breath, you have more awareness, and you can really appreciate where you're at. With that being said, on a lot of my longer hikes, I'll throw in one AirPod so I can listen to, natural sounds of nature in one ear and some nice lo-fi music. It helps me focus and just be more diligent on my hike. On the way back, I'll oftentimes listen to a walking meditation or some Ram Dass and East Forest collab, which I really enjoy because it helps me appreciate the work that I've put in. The walk back down the mountain is always kind of a spiritual experience. So getting a little bit woo-woo over here. So a lot of my time at Arches, I was looking at night skies, enjoying sunsets and the stars. So my time at Canyonlands, I wanted to do the opposite, going to bed early and waking up even earlier to catch beautiful sunrises. And oh my gosh, was that worth it. So I actually couldn't really figure out if there was free parking in the Canyonlands parks. There was a paid campsite with a free parking lot right next to the site. So I saw all these van lifers at the paid lot. I went to the free lot, and for the same amount of days, I stayed right by all the scenic spots for free. Again, another great example of why van life is about just knowing where to go and maybe being a little bit sneaky, and you can find some of the best spots to stay for free. I would wake up to beautiful sunsets. Being in the park, I could go wherever I wanted, and it was just nice being able to be in the park. Like paying for a campsite sometimes just feels super whack to me. I want to be able to explore and experience nature in a really wholesome way. Paid campsites are super weird to me. I'm like, if I'm living van life, I want to find creative ways to stay in different places, and I definitely don't want to be paying to be in nature. That doesn't feel right to me. So if you're living van life, use apps like iOverlander or freecampsites.com. Look up some places you can stay and explore, find new backcountry locations. It's super fun. Okay, so at about 3 a.m. on my second night at Canyonlands, I briskly woke up to snow, and a lot of it. I went back to bed for 2 more hours and got up at 5 and decided I would trek out of Canyonlands and go to my next location, the Valley of the Gods. I am so stoked for the Valley of the Gods. It's my last stop in Utah. I've spent the most time of my trip here because it's been really enjoyable. Lots of places to run, beautiful mountains and hikes, and the people have been so nice. This truly feels like a van lifer's heaven or paradise. You can park anywhere in the backcountry. It's really easy to find scenic, beautiful spots, and there's van lifers everywhere. You go somewhere and people are knocking on your door, trying to hang out, get a tour of your van, and it's really fun. So I've loved my time in Utah, and thanks for tuning in and watching. Also, if you want to support the channel, hit the subscribe button, leave a like and comment. That always helps the videos so much. But more importantly, thank you for tuning in. I can't wait for my next adventure where I visit the Valley of the Gods. So I'll see you all next time. Peace, love,